Chat, I just want to say thank you guys. I want to start this video out with some gratitude. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Let's get off into this madness, bro.
As I was saying, I believe that strip clubs are not sexual at all. And for the people that do think it's sexual, I believe those are the rapists, secret rapists. Like, they have rapist mindset.
Dude, that's like going to a bar that sells cocktails and mad that they sell liquor. You know what I mean? It's like going to a restaurant and being mad that they sell food. What are you talking about? This is why I say women are marketers and men are salesmen. Like, if you're selling something, expect somebody to buy it, okay? If you're marketing that you're a 304 and you're for the streets, expect a man to buy that and take it at face value. She brings up Gaza, doesn't know where it is.
As an example, because we are obviously living through that right now. Do you guys agree?
Where is Palestine? What countries border it?
I do not know. I will be honest.
How are you gonna?
That's an IQ of a grapefruit.
Me about Palestine when you don't even know where it is.
I don't have to know where it is to know that millions are dying based off
Millions have not died. You're telling me that you have the most minimal information possible about the region. I'm supposed to expect that you're going to be able to inform me about it. Millions have not died. Not even Hamas claims that.
This is exactly what I mean by
this is wild. It's just there's nobody quite as confident as a dumb person.
Stupid.
You know what I mean? Like, try to change the mind of a dumb person. You should be elected for president if you can do so, because dumb people are the most confident, dude.
Men are violating. Men are the ones who are taking control over women's bodies. And yet, you turn this into migration somehow.
You just claim right now, outrageous claim, that men are violating women. But I'm asking you to please clarify, what is a woman? Because people in your group are claiming that a man who pretends to be a woman should, in the eyes of your law, acknowledge as a woman. So I restate my question. What exactly is a woman that a man violates?
Gotcha, bitch. Why don't you let everyone decide what they are?
I love it. You know what I mean? When I was 10, I wanted to be a bear cat. You know, maybe even a possum. I thought possums were cool at the time. Certain types of indigenous frogs.
It's not your role as a politician to identify people. It's not your role. What you know what your role is? Give us the protection. Only yes means yes. Everything else is a rape. That's it.
In what way did anything he say not insinuate that? The moving of the goalposts. These women should start their own new sport. Just how they move the goalposts, bro. And he didn't say nothing about that. Can you, if you can't even say what is a woman, how do you know how they're being objectified and vilified and things like that? Name 3, what is this, countries?
3 countries besides the USA. Just
Africa, Asia. I can't even think of a third one. I don't know.
How many continents are there?
6.
6? Name one continent.
Do I need to answer?
Yep.
Pangea.
Can you just skip me first?
Well, how about this? Let me help. I'll give a hint. You're from which country?
China.
Which is where?
West, I don't know.
West Coast?
East.
China is in which continent?
Oh.
Because you're from China.
Uh-huh.
China's from which continent?
East Asia?
Just give it to her, bro.
What country is directly north of Mexico?
He said just give it to her, bro.
Chloe.
North is up or down? I'm confused.
Oh my God.
Stupid.
The IQ of a carrot. It's just, there's nothing behind those eyes. You can just look. And I always say this, it's like they're 2 feet in front of themselves. You know, the wheels are turning, but nobody's home. It's like the little guys on the inside are like, pump it overtime, pump it overtime. And the brain's this big, you know, it's the size of a pea, an acorn, you know? Like he's sitting there trying to turn the wheels, but the wheels are smooth and they can't get any traction. They're not gripping on nothing.
With the north-south thing.
Well, on the map, with your finger is north. What direction is north and what direction is south?
I don't know why that's always been so confusing to me. Like, I'm sorry.
Oh my God. And we think that these women have enough faculty to sell their bodies online, but they don't even know what north, east, south, and west is. You know how I learned it? Never eat sour women. That's That's how I learned it. Never eat sour women.
Sorry if that's stupid.
Africa.
Wow. You know what else is stupid? The fact that you guys haven't went and downloaded Free Cash yet. It's super simple. You can scan that QR code. You can click the link in the description, and you can go play mobile games and get paid. Average withdrawal sent yesterday, $24.10. Average time to earn your first cash, 17 minutes. This is more than some people make in an hour of work. They've paid out over $300 million. You can play a slew of different games, complete these offers. You can get PayPal, Venmo, whatever you like. And then they have like over 200,000 reviews on Trustpilot and a 4.5, one of the most reliable and rewarding platforms. I've even got guys from Discord. I've been using it for a couple years now. They pay out at the beginning. They had cash for downloading Robinhood or opening a high yield savings account at a bank and get like $50. Now I get like $5 to $20 a month in extra cash. So if you guys need a little bit of extra money, you can scan this QR code, click the link in the description, and if you sign up right now, you'll get $10 on me. Don't ever say I've never done anything for you guys, dude. Don't comment that. Levi, you've never done anything for me. You've never done anything for me, Levi. It's never happened. You've never done anything. Yes, I have. Scan that QR code, click the link in the description. Oh my God, words, Levi.
Stupid.
And you'll get $10 on me. $10 on me if you sign up right now. All right, let's get back into this madness. What do we have here? Goodness gracious.
Right now. What am I supposed to do? Are you serious?
Okay, have a nice day.
He's breaking the law. He's breaking the law. What am I supposed to do? That's got to be one of the best quotes of all time by a police constable. That's brilliant. You are utterly clueless, aren't you?
She said the quiet part out loud. What are you supposed to do as someone who's supposed to stop people from breaking the law? You asked.
I mean, cops, I don't know how it is in the UK. But here in the States, bro, some of these cops be running amok. Not all of them. You know, I back the police, but some of them just be doing whatever they want. Why dating trans girls means you're straight.
You're a liar!
Way more feminine than regular girls. And
I'm way more feminine than regular chicks. Yeah, but that voice isn't.
The reason for that is because trans girls try harder. Trans girls have to earn their femininity. Cis girls take it for granted. Cis girls don't care.
Yeah, this is what these people...
What? Boy! You better take your, hey, what's going on, ass on. I ain't trying to hear all that. Voice is lower than mine. Good Lord.
If the science is wrong or right.
Science is only right, and if something is wrong, then it's not science.
But we just discussed that Pluto was a planet and then it wasn't. So when is it right and when is it wrong?
Because we use the best information that we have at the time.
The best information we have at the time. Okay.
To tell us what we can know.
All right, so if we're using the best information we have at the time, right away we're assuming then, and we're acknowledging there is information we don't know.
I'm not basing it on information I don't know, I'm basing it on what information I do know.
Except by your own admission that information could be proven to be wrong. We did a bunch of transgendered surgeries on children. Those had terrible consequences because the Science Academy said we should do that. And then we saw the consequences of this, and now they're all getting sued. And so now the Science Academies are like, hold up, we're gonna call an audible. We have new information. Yeah. These surgeries were bad.
Hey, stop chopping the nuts off, okay, guys? That's sick behavior that they even do that.
And so we shouldn't do them. By your standard, we're not even gonna talk about mine, what I think, what this book may or may not say, or anything we believe. By your standard, therefore, you should agree with policies that want to ban transgendered surgeries for children because the science now says it's a bad idea and no longer recommends them. That's your standard.
I think I'm going to come to the conclusion.
I mean, I hope we get to a point in this world where we realize that letting children choose what they're going to do with the rest of their lives when they're at a young age is a bad idea. It's just like you wouldn't let a 10-year-old get a tat, you know what I mean? Some people won't even let 10-year-olds get the haircuts that they want, you know? You won't let a 10-year-old get a puppy. But you'll let them change their, you know, gender, which is insane to me.
Hey, there was a kerfuffle.
Was it a kerfuffle when you looked in the mirror? Shots fired! Because I'm already kerfuffled.
A to-do, as it were, at the rec center where I go. A bunch of women went to complain to the manager that there was a man in the women's locker room.
Let me guess, it was you?
Now, I didn't see him because I was busy minding my own business.
Of course you did.
Of course you didn't see him. If you would have taken one look in that mirror, though, you would have saw him. You would have saw it. Like, I love that Trump made it where there's just two genders. I love that. Me asking the very kind male gym manager if we can change the channel.
I have to watch sports. Is the manager here?
Yeah, Tyler's here.
Yeah, can I talk to him real quick?
Sure. Yeah.
I just had a question for you.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about, like, putting Bravo on the TVs at this time?
Pretty standard across all.
Bro, her nostrils. A mile long. I know she can smell what The Rock is cooking.
Mountainsides, it's just sports.
That's kind of dumb.
I think it's to avoid, like,
there's like news too and stuff.
yes,
but
news
just,
we can't have on either.
Oh, well, CNN's on in there.
On where?
In that one, in the new.
Oh, it should not be, so I'll change it right now, yeah. I mean, if there's, like, women's sports on, we could put that on, too, but I would just need to know when it's on.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like missed opportunity. We could use some Bravo,
I can
E-News.
I can say that I received that suggestion.
That would be great.
But I'm personally not opposed to it.
Right.
It's just more of a matter of it's the policy.
I was just like looking around the other day. I didn't have my headphones, and I was like, first of all, no one's watching these TVs. Second of all, it's mostly women in here at this time. Like, I've been coming at this time for 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, why do I have to watch sports? Like, give me some Kyle Richards thrown down on my TV. Like,
right. Write your name down.
I'll send an email. Like, okay. I have no problem doing that. Like,
send it
Who in the actual is Kyle Richards?
And then I can forward it.
Great.
As well.
Okay, great. Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll forward that to corporate, and I'll, absolutely not do that. Let me go ahead and forward that to corporate. We'll let them know that you're Karen and that you really want to watch E or Bravo TV, and we'll go ahead and do that for you. Yeah, he's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. What do we got here? A little bit of a liberal meltdown, eh?
Guys, I'm so sick of coming on the internet and crying. But guess what just happened to me? Like, you will never guess. Second table of the night, guys. I like, nasty old...
Your head looks like a tennis ball.
Shots fired! Oh man, he leans in, he's like, what's your name again, young man? Phil, like, what can I do for you? Why do you look like a girl? Why are you wearing earrings and prancing around with... Oh my god, like, I could not even let it... What a disgusting thing to say, sir. Like, what a disgusting... Well, why do you look like a girl? Like, I had to put my hands up and say, please stop. Like, I have to go back in. I have to finish working. I have to finish my tables. Like, yes, I love it here. Like, I didn't even do anything. Like, I just came to work. Like, yes, I have to wear a stupid fucking wig. Sorry I dyed my hair.
That wig makes it 10x worse. You know what I'm saying? I was giving him the benefit of the scrout, in the beginning with that little tennis ball fuzz cut. Had that little tennis ball fuzz cut with a little bit of dirt on it because it had the little blonde and the little black in there. A little dirty tennis ball cut. And then you threw that on and it was a let me speak to the manager with the swiftness. That looks so bad. That looks so bad. God. Of all the wigs you could have got, you copped that one? You got that gas station number 5 special? That's what you got? Let me speak to the manager? That's what you got? Bro, this is the worst wig you could have copped, bro.
Like, this makes it seem like an actual joke, but this is, like, real. Like, okay.
Damn, that wig is trash, bro. That wig is straight cheeks, bro.
Okay, hi. Welcome to work. What can I get for you?
Get me another server, bro. I don't even want you, bro.
Oh, no.
I can't with that. That is too good. Dude, that is too good. I have not in my days. Have you seen this guy, dude? He goes around like holding a sign like about abortion and stuff.
Sign imposing your argument in front of all of
sharing it.
Who are just
have a
nice time.
It's okay.
So
listen, there's nothing wrong.
Being such a fucking hypocrite.
I'm a man with a sign, with a view, who will talk about it with whoever wants to talk about it.
Yeah. But
what is so wrong about that?
You're here to stir up hate, and you're here to stir up. You're here to piss people off.
The only people that get hateful and mean are folks like yourself.
Yeah, I don't think you're being hateful.
It's called projection. I'm just standing here talking, and you come up and cuss at me and call me names.
Yeah, I don't want you in my town.
You accuse me of stuff. She wants to run me out of town.
I would like you to leave.
It's so funny to me that these people want to enforce borders when it's somebody they don't agree with, It's like they're always against ICE until it's somebody that doesn't agree with them. And they're like, get them out. Wait, so you support ICE now? You support borders? It's like anybody that disagrees with them, they're like, get them out of town.
I don't like what
So
you're doing
The whole
to my
reason that
community.
you're here is to like,
Because it's art walk.
To be
piss
ugly.
people off.
Bro, this dude's head is so fat, he can't even get the hat on.
Yeah, I like
It's
to.
supposed to be a nice time.
What do you think? What do you think about my art? You can choose to look at it or not. It's up to you. Because I'm just standing here. This isn't art.
Man.
Well, I drew it, so I guess it's bad art. Yeah. Are you an artist? Do you want to have a drawing contest with me so I can take you seriously when you say it sucks? All right, so you don't like my art.
You're here to piss people off and be argumentative.
No, I'm not. I want to reason with people. The best people that I engage with. No, I was standing here talking to someone else. She came up, and she's and she's angry. I'm not angry.
You guys
I'm not angry.
all the time at all the Norman music festivals and all this shit. Like,
Yeah.
you're just here to.
Yeah.
I think you should keep it in your church or whatever.
Yeah, go
That's
do your
fine.
thing.
Yeah, so
But like, this is not about.
So,
this is not about,
so
like,
some people like you believe that people should be told where to go and what to do, and that they shouldn't have free speech or free assembly or be allowed in public. It's called being an oppressive bigot. I don't hold your oppressive bigotry.
I just want you to leave us alone.
But that's
Take your religion and
He is leaving you alone. You walked up to him, dummy.
shove it up your ass and just go away. Leave
So,
everybody alone with
thank
It's
you
cool. When you switch it up on them, they start to realize.
for playing.
Just leave us alone.
But I'm not doing anything
Ma'am, go speak to another manager.
to hurt you.
For what you're doing.
Thank you.
I know this is not an art.
See, I love it. I love it. I appreciate guys like him, people like Caitlin Bennett. Like, Caitlin Bennett's awesome. Been watching a lot of her clips. And Chad, I've been watching a lot of First Amendment audit clips. Oh my God, I love that stuff. I love that stuff. All right, here's the clip from the thumbnail.
Same concern. Start with a quote from Mayor Clark.
Sorry, the text said, Washington mayor responds to LGBTQ plus activist POW MIA flag complaint.
Start with a quote from Mayor Clark back in June 2024. If we start raising flags, then we got to raise everybody's. Do you want a Hamas flag flying over the city of Newcastle, or a MAGA flag? How about a Trump flag or an Antifa flag? We're not going there, folks. Not while I'm mayor. I'm sorry. I find it really interesting that your perspective on flags has evolved so much, as well as on proclamations over the last year. Happy to hear that, and I'm hoping that we can look forward to your support of the Pride flag and proclamation this year. Since you have a newfound appreciation for other flags other than just the U.S. flag. Speaking specifically about veterans, POWs, and MIAs, I want to say for the record, I'm very much in support of them and have absolutely no problem with a POW MIA flag. Flying it for 100 days a year is a political stunt.
No, it's not.
Talk a lot
it's
about
appreciation that fight for the freedoms that you like to exercise, dude.
Stupid.
Special interest in this room.
By the way, shout out to all the people that are veterans. Active military, you've already served. Thank you. You didn't have to do it, and you did.
Specifically, you've mentioned it repeatedly.
These people get a month. You know what I'm saying? Pride people, trans, gay, all y'all get a month. Veterans get a day. And they fight on the front lines, and some of them give up their life for our country. You guys want to do drag shows at elementary schools. You're not the same, bro.
Research shows that there's been 82,000 Americans who are registered as POWs or MIAs, which is atrocious and horrible, and it should never happen to any American. But there's 20 million minimum LGBTQ members. So when we're talking about special interest, let's just have some intellectual integrity.
It doesn't matter if there's more of them. It's not anything real. It's your sexual identity. Nobody, like, we don't celebrate people for being straight. Why should we celebrate people for being not straight? You know what I mean? This is what I don't get. Like, these people tie their sexual identity to who they are as a person and their entire personality. You don't see straight people walking around and doing that. Well, I like chicks. Cool, dude. Who cares? Who cares what you're sexually attracted to? That's always been what's so weird to me, is that people lead. It's almost like a vegan, right? They lead with, "Hey, I'm vegan. I don't eat meat." Cool, dude. Don't care. Like, "Hey, I'm gay. Just let you know. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me."
I've talked before about the hypocrisy of some of the people up on that dais, and I think that your approach to trying to trick people out of having to fly the pride flag in June by making sure that the POW MIA flag was flown is really disgusting. And again, it's not impartial in any way. And I think
disgusting.
Wow. You should be ashamed. I definitely am.
Wow. You. Bold claim there.
It's not common that I respond to public comment, but I will not sit here and have somebody tell me that veterans are a political stunt. How dare you? This country was founded because veterans lost their lives. Hundreds of thousands of people died for this country so that you could fly your pride flag.
Facts.
And man, I am pissed. I'm sorry. This is out of line, and perhaps my council members will censure me for this, but do not ever disparage veterans in my presence, right? Those 82,000 people who never came home will never have a chance to have a family or grow up. While you can fly your pride flag, they sacrifice their lives all over the world for America and for freedom around the world. I tolerate your comments, which are always on the attack, and all in your libelous comments on Facebook. I tolerate it because, you probably can't help yourself, but don't ever disparage veterans in front of me.
These are the same people who...
Wow. No, insane. The fact that they want to hate on veterans this hard when veterans are the ones that gave up their lives for you to be able to complain, for you to be able to even post this stuff on Facebook, for you to be able to have any voice at all. It's just the lack of appreciation for me. Like, do you realize how much violence had to happen, chat, for us to be as civil as we are as a nation? Do you realize that? How much violence had to happen? How many men had to die? How many wars had to be fought? How many lives were lost? Families were torn apart? You realize how much violence has had to happen for us to be as kind of a nation as we are now? Like, people think things are bad now. Dude, no. The Civil War was bad. World War I was bad. World War II was bad. I guess we're kind of in, I guess as Elon Omar would say, we're in World War XI now. But yeah, it's period, hun. What is this?
So apparently you're not wanting to understand or listen. So, hi, I'm Mama Rose. I am a transgendered woman.
I could have guessed it.
Go by she, her, they, them pronouns.
I never understood how a single person could be a multiple. They, them. Loki, it's just mom. Loki, go to your place. It's just mommy. He's freaking out. Loki, go to your place. Go to your place. Lay down. Mommy just got back from the grocery store. That's all it is. Lay down. Lay down. Thank you. Okay, let's get back to this madness.
And I can tell you right now, my period I experience every month is very real, very valid.
You're a liar!
And very painful. But you know what? You go ahead and keep invalidating trans women. You go ahead and keep telling them that their experience is not real.
It's not real. You don't have the biological makeup for that to be real. Maybe you have the delusion to think it's real. Maybe the septum ring is blocking the brainwaves.
You go ahead and keep telling them that, because if that makes you feel like a real woman, if that makes you feel so big and important, sweetie, then you go do it. Whatever helps you sleep at night, boo-boo. But I'm here to tell you the real facts. Trans women experience menstrual cycles. Not all of us. Oh, no, not all of us. No. Some of us are lucky and don't have to go through it. And then some of us, like myself, go through it every month. Every month. The cramps, the bloating, the fatigue, the nausea, all of it. The only thing I don't get is a menstrual cycle. I don't bleed. That's the only difference. And if that is what makes
Isn't a period just the shedding of the uterine wall? Like, how you don't have a uterus, how could you have a period?
a period for you? I am so sorry for you, because now you're also invalidating cis women. You know, cis.
Good Lord, it's the victim Olympics, man. Who can be the most oppressed? Who can it be? Who can be? I'm more oppressed than you. You don't believe in my delusion. Me. It's crazy work to me. What do we got? What does it feel like to be gender? Wow, that's a new one.
Asked me if I could explain what it feels like to be gender. And if you don't know what
do you feel like an idiot?
Stupid. Gender is, take my previous reel, but I've given this a lot of thought, and it's a really difficult question. I mean, you would say, what does it feel like to be a woman? What would you say? I mean, yeah. I think being...
it feels like a woman with, what is it, XX chromosomes? You know, with the uterus, the ability to give life, even if you can't. That's, you know, the exception doesn't make the rule.
Gender
is it XX chromosomes and men are XY?
Means autism is inseparable from my gender experience in a lot of ways. It has to do with a lot of autistic traits like alexithymia, masking, sensory sensitivities, fear of being perceived as a person, the feeling of not even being a human being or a person, maybe, or not liking it, and also questioning authority and norms set up by neurotypical people like the gender binary, which sucks. We all agree it sucks. Of course I could...
No, we don't agree. It actually is a pretty good guideline for sanity.
Identify as agender or non-binary, but I feel like that doesn't capture my experience, which is like autism is not my gender, but it massively influences my gender. It's for example, through alexithymia. So a lot of the time I, for example, confuse bodily sensations with feelings. So I don't know if I'm anxious or if I have stomach pain. This also means it's hard for me to develop an identity, because an identity, a gender identity, is basically a feeling. I took this from Reddit. Someone said gender is...
This is the problem. You're taking life advice from Reddit.
A feeling, and I love that. So, and if you cannot identify your feelings, it's really hard to develop an identity. And so I masked a lot and adapted to other people in my environment, and this meant also presenting in a female way, because I was assigned female at birth. I was born and raised to become a woman. When I was about 13 and started developing, I panicked and I developed a pretty severe ED because I wanted to stay like a child. It's also difficulties with change and transition, right? I wanted my body to be the same. I didn't want my body to change. I hated feeling a change in my body. I hate feeling full because it's uncomfortable in my body, and I feel my body, and I prefer like not feeling at all because I cannot identify my feelings.
Just shut up. I'm sorry. If you're autistic, I get that. That's one thing, because I've watched Love on the Spectrum. A lot of those kids are autistic, and I get it. That can definitely not be the easiest thing to deal with. But this chick seems pretty fine to me. She seems okay. I just feel like she's getting in her own way. So many people do this. And chat, put a 1 in the chat if you've suffered from this. You get in your own way, and a lot of people have this imposter syndrome of who they think they really are. Like, ooh, who am I? What is my identity? I feel like this is very normal. And I feel like the big problem for this being such a prevalent issue in today's society is that a lot of people are comparing their everyday lives to other people's lives on social media that they've never met. You're comparing your everyday mundane life to other people's highlight reel. Comparison's the thief of joy. I know it's a cheesy quote, and a lot of people use it, but it's really true. If you just worry about doing what you're good at and doing what you're passionate about, more than likely you can stand out. There's so many people right now that just want to copy what they've seen and just be like, oh, I'm just going to copy that. They grab onto other people's identity and make it their own. Whereas if you just be yourself, nobody's really authentically you. You know what I mean? So that's the one unique trait, is you have yourself. You have your own thoughts, right? Like I have my own interests, right? I really like video games. I'm pretty based. I'm conservative. I have a kid. I'm married. I have a dog. I like clothes. There's just all these little bitty things. If you start listing them out about yourself, you'll realize like, wow, I am pretty unique. It would be pretty hard to find somebody else that's exactly like me. You may find somebody that's close, but not exactly like you, with all your preferences and the things that you like. And that's okay. But for me, I've never even questioned my sexual identity ever. I've been like, I'm a dude, and that's what it is. And I like chicks. And if I was a chick, I'd be a gay chick because I like girls. And I've never had to question that. I grew up just knowing that chicks are cool and I like them. That's what I like. I've never had to question it. But when it came to my identity as a man, that is something that I don't want to say I battle with, but it's something I'm trying to refine. You know, it's like a sculpture. I'm trying to continuously refine this. I just got through watching the Hulk Hogan documentary. If you guys seen this on Netflix, put a 1 in the chat if you have. His story is pretty cool. He was raised up. Parents wanted him to go to college. He didn't go to college. His dad pretty much was like, hey, I'm done with you. And his dad didn't go to any of his wrestling matches until he was headlining WrestleMania fighting Andre the Giant, which is a massive event. Probably one of the biggest wrestling events in history. And then Hulk Hogan went through all these different things. You know, he was a huge wrestler, and then he went heel with the NWO. And then, if you guys don't know what heel is, basically he was a hero, and then he turned bad, and then went heel, and then he was with the NWO. He had that reality TV show. You know, Hogan knows best. His wife divorced him, took 70% of his income, and he finally, you know, he got a big lawsuit from a sex tape that came out, and I think he made a lot of his money back. I'm on that part in the documentary, so I haven't got to that part, but I think I know that's what happens. But this dude's been through so much. And my whole thing is like, even though he was super famous and everything, he's had all of his own struggles and all of his own, like, he had so many identity crises during his reign. Like, in the beginning, he was like Mr. Incredible or Super Incredible. He had like some crazy name, and he went through like 4 or 5 different names, and like he was continuously trying to, you know, change his identity and things like that. And it's like, you're gonna probably feel that. And as we get older, we have to start coming to terms with, hey, my body's getting older, my mind's getting older. This is why I always tell you guys to begin with the end in mind. Like, think about where you want to be when you're 60 years old. If you think about that today, you're so far ahead of so many other people, dude. So many people are 2 feet in front of themselves, and they don't even think about what they're doing tomorrow or the next day or a week from now. But for me, as soon as I started having success on YouTube, I started thinking, all right, how can I make this sustainable so when I'm 60, I have all the money and the things I've earned, and I can live off of them? Because, dude, one day this YouTube money might dry up. You guys, you never know. Dude, especially with the internet. That's one thing a lot of my friends and even my family's like, well, you better be careful. The internet money's crazy. But I'm like, dude, I think this is more of a sustainable career than anything. I'm building a community, and I have you guys to thank for it. Loki, you want to go check on Mommy and Baby Nichs?
Won't they do?
But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's always good to have you guys out, man. Until next time, peace.